Hey guys, this is Siddharth and today I'll be doing a different type of video than what I usually do. Um, I'm doing a voiceover today because my mic setup wasn't that great and I'm still trying to figure that out. So yeah, today's video is going to be for the vertically challenged because I myself am a pretty short guy and throughout my life I've faced a few problems in riding my bike and moving it around and stuff like that. So I have, learned to overcome those problems and make them, irrelevant. So, in today's video, I'll be sharing 5 tips that will help you become a better rider and will help you become more, more confident about moving your bike and, stopping in traffic and stuff like that, even though you're a short rider. So, the first thing I'm going to start off with is getting the right footing, because if you're a short rider then you probably won't be able to flat foot uh, the bike. So you can maybe put keep one foot flat on the ground, or you could tiptoe. So the it in the end it all comes down to preference of what's more comfortable for you, and in which way you get more control. So, like, what I like to do is I like to use both tiptoeing and flat footing. So, what I do is, if I'm at a standstill in a signal or something like that, then I like to flat foot. So, what I do is, put my left foot down and my right foot on the brake, because you would want your foot on the brake if you're on a slope or something like that, so stop it from rolling down. And you could also have your right foot down and your left foot on the gear pedal, if you want to do that, if you're more comfortable with that. So, and I tiptoe when I'm moving at like really slow speeds. So I do that because you would want to have both your feet on the ground, because in case you have to make a sudden stop, so you won't know if the balance of the bike is going to shift to the left or the right. So I prefer tiptoeing at that moment. So in you it all comes down to practice in the end. So the more you practice, the better you'll get. I haven't dropped my bike till date, um by tiptoeing or by just like flat footing one foot. So just practice and be more confident, and it'll surely work for you. The second thing I'm going to talk about is moving your bike, because if you're a short guy and even if you're a tall guy, you'd have experienced that when you try to sit on your bike and move it, you can, on a flat surface it's fine, you can manage somehow, you can move it easily. But when there's a slope or something like that, then you need another guy to pull your bike. So what I do is I get off the bike. I hold my handlebar with my left hand and the back of the bike with my right hand, and I just move it like it's a bicycle. Many people say don't do that, you'll drop your bike, it's not good. uh, they'll laugh at you and make fun of you and stuff like that. But in the end, you need to move your bike fast and you need to go places. So don't listen to what people say, and just move your bike the way you're comfortable. And this, I've never dropped my bike doing this either. So in the end, yeah, again it comes down to practice. So the more you practice, the better you'll get. And it's not that hard. It's way easier than sitting on your bike and moving it. So that was the second tip. The third thing I'm going to be talking about is about what kind of shoes and what kind of clothes you should wear that will help you reach the ground better, basically. So what I like to do is when I'm riding in the city, I prefer wearing basketball shoes, because they give me like about an inch extra or something of height. So that helps me reach the ground better. And I've also found out that wearing looser clothes helps you reach the ground better. So you would want to wear something like, say cargos or like jersey kind of stuff over something like jeans, so that also helps you reach the ground better. um and these clothes and shoes are for the city only. If you're touring, then I always recommend using riding shoes and proper riding gear. So don't ride around wearing sandals and stuff. So the fourth thing that you could do is to modify your bike. So modifying your bike involves two things. So one could be changing your seat, and the other would be, you know, changing your suspension settings. So I don't recommend changing your suspension settings, as it'll just mess up your bike's dynamics and handling, and it would cause the suspension to bottom out at places where you wouldn't want it, and it would just mess up your high speed stability, and it would make your bike do all sorts of crazy things that you wouldn't want to happen. So changing the seat height, now that's something that you could do, and it's pretty safe because it doesn't do anything to the way the bike handles or the way it rides. And there are many options for aftermarket seats out there, and some bike manufacturers also make shorter seats themselves for shorter riders, so you could get one of those. So the last thing I'm going to talk about today is belief. Belief is probably the most important point in this entire video. That's because if you're a short rider, there'll probably be many people out there who will tell you that you're too short, don't you can't ride a bike, you can't ride a sports bike, you can't ride an adventure bike, you can't ride a tourer. They'll just go on and on and on. They'll be like, go buy a bicycle, go buy a car, bikes aren't for you and stuff. So in the end, you just have to believe in yourself, believe in your ability to ride, believe in your skills, and believe in your confidence, because in the end it's you who's going to be having fun, and it's you who's going to be riding. So just like mute all the haters and all the doubters, don't listen to what they say, and just believe in yourself, because that's the most important tip on how to be a successful rider. That is self belief. So that concludes my video on 5 tips for the shorter rider. So if you liked this video, then smash that like button. If you didn't like the video and thought it sucked, then smash the dislike button. And if I missed any tips, and if you have tips of your own, then feel free to comment in the comments down below. And also subscribe to my channel if you want to see more such content from me in the future. And always remember that it's not the size of the dog in the fight, but it's the size of the fight and the dog that matters. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.